Chelsea is missing, and it's going to be up to the Duprees to bring her home. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I am giving you the next week on, but I'm a little late. So it's this week on Beyond the Gates. I will give you the synopses for all of the episodes taking place this week. That's episodes 119 through episode 123. I will also put them on ericavane.com for you to read them for yourself. I'm going to go through each synopsis by day, let you know what I think. In the comment section, you can let me know what you think, and we can go ahead and converse about it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. My Beyond the Gates playlist is chock full of not only episode breakdowns, but character analysis, exploration into some of the storylines and how you guys think that they are unfolding, and predictions. So there's so much Beyond the Gates content right here on Erica Vane TV. If you are in love with the show, if you cannot stop talking about the show, then this is the perfect place for you to be. And if you haven't already, you should subscribe so that you can stay here. Okay, now we've already had episode 119, which is the one that premiered today. I do have my breakdown for that. I will link it in the cards above as well as the description box down below, because I give y'all my take on that. So we're gonna go ahead and push over to Tuesday, August 26th, and that's for episode number 120. The synopsis reads: the hostage situation intensifies. Anita, Vernon, and Kat take matters into their own hands. Andre spots a close moment between Dani and Bill. After seeing this first episode, now I'm actually glad I had to re-record this, y'all, because I recorded this on Friday or Thursday last week, and I don't know what happened. I have to re-record it. Seeing episode 119 gives me so much more context for how the rest of the week is going to play out. Andre is going to be handling the live stream. They're putting together a press conference to call for the public to be on the lookout for Chelsea, to let them know that she's missing, and to recruit as many eyes as possible in case she's like being moved right now and somebody can spot her. So Bill and Dani are planning to speak at the press conference. They're gonna have it at the manor, and Dani is reaching out to Andre so that he can actually run the video live stream of it. And I think that this close moment that he spots is going to be with them on screen. I mean, with them during this particular press conference. Dani has definitely, since Bill has arrived at the manor, leaned on him for support. She has recruited him to do what he does best, to fight to bring his baby girl home. She has removed the handcuffs, and anything goes. You can go scorch earth. And I even said in my breakdown video, like, y'all be giving what needs to be gave as it pertains to coupledom. So I'm not surprised that Andre peeps a moment or two, because they do have such organic, natural, loving energy. Bill has BDE, if I've ever seen it, but it's also from a protective place for his family, which brings me back to what I asked in my breakdown. Why in the hell are you married to that woman, that child, when you got... Anyway, I'm not going to do it here. Check out my breakdown, y'all. Check out my damn breakdown, because Bill and Dani and Bill, stop pissing me off. But I'm not even mad that Andre going to start to sweat a little bit, that Andre peeps a little something, because now you're going to at least understand what it looked like, even though it wasn't giving the exact same thing, what it looked like when your goofy ass was pounding after the random ass Wonder Bread white woman down at the damn hospital, Andre. Ugh. At least there's something here. At least where there's smoke, there's fire here. You was coming up with smoke down at the damn hospital wearing their ass Wonder Bread, rubbing two sticks together, and no damn fire ever appeared. Just smoke. Just polluting the earth. Anyway, Anita, Vernon, Kat take matters into their own hands. That is Anita and Vernon meeting with his FBI contact. We saw at the end of the episode that Vernon reaches out to an FBI contact that he has, and they are meeting at Uptown, and Anita goes with them. So they're trying to do whatever they can there. They wind up leaving the manor. Kat is now diving into the socials. She found a Planet profile and post by Allison under the name Edie, and Edie is something that Allison revealed to Chelsea early on in the episode, of like, she has already figured out that how she's going to throw the Duprees off her scent. So I think that this is tied to Kat figuring out that Edie is actually a shell person and not a real person, and maybe Madison continuing to push like, notice this Allison, notice this Allison, notice this Allison, is driving Kat in this moment, and I'm totally here for it. Now for the hostage moment to intensify, that's because Chelsea is still over there at that woman's house tearing up. She's still over there flipping up tables, throwing wine in faces, and I'm like, Every last one of your premonitions told you to use your feminine wiles, to use what you know, to play around and to get information, to play along to a certain point, to buy time. And you over here flipping tables and throwing wine. I'm going to need you to understand that this is not Love and Hip Hop, Chelsea. Your ass need to get out of this stalker situation. This is Fatal Attraction at its best, and Fatal is still very much so an option. So stop telling this woman that she ugly, you don't like her, you ain't never liked her. She hasn't told her that, y'all, but that's basically the energy that Chelsea's giving. I'm like, girl, at what point do you start playing nice? At what point do you start playing into it so that she can get comfortable and rest on her laurels? Maybe lay down next to you so you can strangle her ass. Like, you are not even playing a little bit. It is all gas, no breaks, all aggression. I'm like, Chelsea, this is not actually how you survive this. But it makes for great TV. So cool. All right, let's go to Wednesday, August 27th. And that will be episode number 121. The synopsis reads, Martin makes a deal with the devil. Leslie ruffles some feathers. And Naomi leans on her husband. Madison issues an apology. Madison is issuing an apology for what? Oh, maybe to Allison? They ain't gonna move that fast. So then maybe Madison is apologizing for pushing that it's Allison, but she's right. But people were probably trying to like explore all the options. I think that if Kat in that last episode was really focused on the whole Edie character, then we're gonna have a damn problem, because that would make Madison need to apologize or want to apologize if she figures out like, oh, it's somebody else and Allison isn't the one. Or does Allison clear her name when they actually track her down? And then that's because she has Chelsea somewhere else? Ooh, girl. Ooh. You really planned that out, Miss Girl. I don't like that. I don't like Madison apologizing because she's 100% right. And that means that they're going to delay this. Chelsea going to be gone for a while, y'all. Naomi leans on her husband. That's going to be the emotional moment that we saw in the trailer, I think, for this week, where she's like, this is my younger sister. This is my little sister. Okay, girl. We get it. And Leslie ruffles feathers. I think she's running around Orphe Jean saying some insensitive stuff, because we're not going to be stuck in the same day, y'all. There's a photo within the press release, and I'll share that here. And that looks like they changed their clothes. So this is going to be over the course of multiple days, which means that life is going on for everybody else, even though they're trying to track down Chelsea. So I think that the ruffling of feathers might be Leslie saying something about them not being able to find Chelsea, because by that point, the next day, everybody would have known, since they called a press conference, they put everything out there. She's now trying to move behind the gate, so she's a part of this community. She's a part of the damn country club. They didn't cancel the event at the country club. Like, I think that she's going to say something in reference to that, unless they're going to throw some things in there with Ted and in her, which nobody gives a damn about. Maybe Ted comes to the family's aid because Chelsea is missing or is trying to, and she gets in the way. She's just gonna do some wild stuff in reference to that, but it's gonna be harmless. It's just gonna be hella insensitive and very rude. Now, I don't know what this Martin makes a deal with the devil comment is about, unless he makes some kind of agreement with Dana. What the hell Dana Leslie doing with his ass? What devil? What deal with the devil? Bill is not counting as a devil in this moment. He's her dad, and he gets to do whatever the hell he needs to bring his daughter home. Deal with the devil. Marcel? Ooh, does Martin call Marcel Malone like, you need to find my cousin? Ooh. Okay, I'm here for it. Again, let me know what y'all think, because I'm just speculating at this point. For Thursday, August 28th, it's going to be episode number 122. And the synopsis reads, Vanessa has news to share with the Duprees. Jacob and Kat follow a promising lead. And Derek opens up to Ashley. An unlikely duo exchange wedding vows. When I first read this, y'all, I could not figure out for the life of me what the unlikely duo was. But I'm like, is Madison about to make Chelsea marry her? But then, girl, it would still never go through, because you're doing, like, you're coercing her. You're, like, holding her at gunpoint, basically, to marry you. So this is not a legally binding thing. But I cannot think for the life of me who is the unlikely duo that would be exchanging vows in this moment. Who, while Chelsea is missing, gonna be like, oh, let's go ahead and get married. It ain't gonna be damn near Dani and Andre. That ain't gonna happen. She worried about her damn daughter, and she also still crushing on Bill because he's coming to try to save the day, pulling up all the stops that he could possibly pull up. Like, Derek and Ashley, They're not unlikely. They're Wonder Bread. They the two sides of the damn Wonder Bread. They the butts. That's not unlikely. That's very likely. Once you enjoy all the bread in the middle, they come together. It's inevitable. So that's not unlikely. Unlikely. I really don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Who do y'all think the unlikely duo is that's getting married? Because at this point, it's giving Chelsea and Allison. And that's going to be able to be annulled. Because Allison, girl, I hope they find the biggest padded self for your crazy ass. I swear. Vanessa has news to share with the Duprees. It's just going to be the news about Dana Leslie getting the house across the street. She got it. Great. We don't give a damn. Jacob and Kat follow a promising lead. So Naomi mentioned in episode 119 that Jacob, even though the paperwork that she filled out at the hospital had the wrong address on it, or like a dummy address, that they should check the address provided to her insurance provider. So that's something that he goes to look into in this episode, and I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. But the fact that he letting Kat tag along as if she's his damn deputy and she is not a law enforcement professional at all, it's wild work. But whatever. I think it could be tied to that, honestly, but who knows? It was a hairbrush on the table. They're in her phone and checking her messages and stuff like that. So it could honestly be anything, but I feel like maybe it might be the address. Because in her phone, they should be able to see everywhere that she has gone, right? In the last few months, at least my phone tracks where I be. And I like that because I can go back and see. Maybe they start to go and try to pinpoint where they were hooking up. Ooh. We like that. Friday, August 29th is going to be episode number 123, and the synopsis reads: the kidnapper has another insane demand for their hostage. Ted surprises Leslie with an intriguing proposal, while Tomas offers to help Eva. Nicole has an upsetting update for her son. Child, I have no idea what any of that means. I'm worried. I'm scared. Nicole has an upsetting update for her son. They haven't found Chelsea by the end of this week, which I think that's going to be normal for us as the audience, but definitely scary for the Duprees. They haven't found her, so maybe that's the update. I'm gonna try to keep it as safe as that. I don't want to even think any harder than that. I don't even want to worry any harder than that. Cool. Tomas helps Eva with what? Are you going to tell her that she's just as entitled to this damn money, so she got to split it 50-50 with her goofy ass mama because her mama is not the only descendant of Barbara, as she is Barbara's damn granddaughter, and the trust is for the entire family? Yeah. If you ain't doing that, Tomas, please take your goofy ass on, because we don't even want to see you. And Ted surprises her with the intriguing proposal. Ooh, Ted. But he might not be rich enough. Ted, you need to buy that house from that lady. You need to tell Leslie that you will buy that house from her, and she can make a different choice, because that's too damn shady. It's too damn petty. It's too damn ridiculous. And you'll give her extra $50,000 on top of it. She ain't going to take it, but that is how you start to fight for your damn family. That is how you start to try to protect your damn family from this lunatic that you have unleashed upon their asses. I can't think of anything else, y'all. That's the first thing that came to mind. Like, maybe he tries to buy the house that she just bought across the street from Vernon and Anita. What else? What else could he be proposing? I hope it's not no amicable damn parent time with your grown-ass adult daughter, because y'all don't need to do that. I don't even like your relationship with her. And why are you worried about Leslie or doing anything with Leslie while Chelsea ass is missing? But you want your life so bad. You want the life that you had so bad back. You want your wife so bad back. You want your family so bad back. But they all living over there at the damn Vernon and Anita manor, worried about Chelsea's ass. You down here at the damn Orphe Jeans yucking it up with with Leslie's ass. Ted, please get out my face. Anyway, the kidnapper issues another insane demand. I don't want to put my brain in that place, y'all. She doing some wild. She's nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits, y'all. Hopefully it don't have nothing to do with nothing sexual. Allison, baby girl, They need to get the grippy socks ready. That's all I got. I don't know if y'all are going to love that, but I would love to see what y'all thoughts are in the comment section down below. That is everything that's going down this week in Beyond the Gates Lands for episodes 119 through 123. I'm your good sis you love to talk TV with. I'm headed to the comment section right now to see what y'all talk about and what you think. And I'll see you in my next one.